Hello everybody, good morning. I unfortunately still have the cold sore going on, so I have to do cold sore makeup still. It's probably gonna be gone tomorrow or the next day. Hi kitten. Please leave my mochaccino alone. I did get a haircut. And I got my eyebrows waxed. Wow. Wow. The first one was my Tourette's. The second one was to mock her. The ring light is not going to mate with you, no matter how much you nuzzle it. She's going into heat. Hello. Where did I put any of my makeup? Oh yeah, that's right. I put it all over there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna start, well, it's e.l.f. I'm not recommending this product. I'm just gonna start with it because there's this much left of it. I'm gonna use that up and never buy from e.l.f. again. Probably even if they do apologize. I'm boycotting them until they apologize, and even after they apologize, I probably will never... Wait, why did I get such a tiny amount? This is not how sunscreen works. I will probably never buy from them again. Because they lost my trust. They gave a bunch of money to a guy who not only thinks that domestic violence is funny, he also threatens to dox minors who criticize his jokes. So 3 fingers of sunscreen. I dropped a piece. I don't know where it went. I have to bring it up into my hairline on the sideburns because I don't have any hair to protect me from the sun. Alright, now I'm gonna pause and wait for this to... I was about to say curdle? That is not the right word. Cure. I'm gonna wait for the sunscreen to cure. Alright, I had to trust the process. It is cured. Yeah, it's totally cured. Okay. Here it is. I'm gonna put on the Voluminous Original mascara in Cobalt by L'Oreal. I just ordered a bunch of pashminas. And if you're wondering what a pashmina is, This brown scarf with the paisley that I always wear is a pashmina that my aunt gave me. So I bought a pashmina in pink. I bought a pashmina in lime green. And I bought one that is reversible, and it's pink on one side, blue on the other, and has blue accents on the pink side and pink accents on the blue side, which is very reminiscent of my first pashmina. But my first pashmina, they had to cut off of me and throw away because it was stained with blood after I broke my skull. How did I break my skull? I jumped out of a car. Why did I jump out of a car? The driver was yelling at me. Why was he yelling at me? Because we did drugs together. So the lesson of the story is don't do drugs. You might have to jump out of a car because whoever you do drugs with gets so violent, you fear for your safety. Okay, that is the first layer of mascara. Up next, we're using the Neon palette by Profusion. The first color is called Rad. The next color is called Like. Cookies, when you scratch your ear like that, you sound like a turkey. Up next is Sunnies. Next, I'm going to clean up the edges with the Christian Dior Micellar Water. Now for more mascara. I also got head coverings for Islamic men for my more masculine presenting altars, and I'm hoping that will help us get chores done because our more masculine altars are more physically energetic, if that makes any sense. Like they have the energy to wash the dishes and then vacuum, pick up, sweep, mop. But because we don't have many masculine outfits for them to wear, and we don't have any masculine head coverings besides the ball caps, which are now, and the bandanas, which are now not long enough to cover our hair, we are getting a gutra, a white one with an eagle, and also a tactical shimog, I think it's called. That's what Amazon called it. So we're gonna look stylish, that's for sure. Up next, we have the Chameleon Chrome Highlighter in the shade Too Serious. I like to start going outside in a circle, semicircle. And then I fill it in a little. And highlight my brow bone. See, that looks great. Now we just gotta do it on the other side. Alrighty. Up next, we're using the Chameleon Chrome All Over Glitter Mist. What you thinking about? My dad is coming to get me to take the trash to the dump, which is not far from where I live. However, he lives on the other side of Galax. So, it's like, he has to leave like 30, 40 minutes before he can pick me up. And then he takes me right down to Hillsville, to the dump. And I pay $8. And we unload the trash ourselves. And I have, my mudroom is like 3 bags high right now. The pile of trash bags is 3 bags high. So there's a lot of trash. So he came by yesterday by accident. I told him Wednesday and he thought I said tomorrow. So, by tomorrow, I mean on Monday, he thought I said tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. But I had said Wednesday. And, he stopped by, but I wasn't home. And he's like, where on earth are you? And I was like, I was getting a haircut. I just got out. I said Wednesday. He's like, oh, my bad. But now that I see how much trash you have with my new flatbed truck, I'm gonna need side paneling to hold in all the trash. And I was like, that's a good idea. I was telling you we were gonna need at least a couple bungee cords. So we're gonna use the side paneling, bungee cords, and a tarp to keep in the massive hoard of trash that I have in the mudroom onto the back of his truck, and then we're going to take it to the dump and unload it there. Oh yeah, I have to tell you what setting spray this is. This is the Lizzie McGuire Fashion All Over It by Disney Illuminating Setting Spray by Profusion. It smells like orange creamsicle. I'm gonna let this dry down. I forgot to put highlighter on the center of my face, so let's go back and do that, and then do more setting spray. Alright, that's better. Okay. Now that my makeup is on, we need to build my scent stack. This is the rare, hold on. This is the rare Eau de Parfum. I don't know if that's blurry on camera or not, because I'm not, wait, I can put on my glasses. Can you imagine putting on glasses to see things? I always forget. Okay. Yeah, you can see that. Rare Eau de Parfum. Next, we have jasmine scented blunt chief premium body oil. Now I've got jasmine oil all over my arms. I'm going to spray with Long Lasting Fragrance Body Mist by Body Fantasies, Jasmine and Lily. Alright, that is my scent stack for the day. I guess I could have put on lotion first, but I don't have that many spoons in the morning to do much, so I'm glad I accomplished as much as I did. Look at that kitty cat. He's so cute. Where's the baby? Oh. So here's Peanut. Here's Cookies. Where's the baby? Yeah. Alright, I will see you all in the next one. Love you. Bye.